Where do I begin? Hey everybody, welcome to Power Tour 2022. Let me show you what's going on today. It's actually the day before. We thought we were all ready to roll out. Sean, what's going on with your car, buddy?
Broke a spring plate.
Broke a spring plate. Potholes in Georgia or Tennessee. We're not sure where it happened. So we're welding up a new plate, gonna get his car back on the road. Jacob is over there with the freshly built motor. Actually, he's doing pretty well. He just got a small leak on his thermostat. We have been having coilover problems. We've had to crank on the car, shift weight, and then eventually just take weight out of the car. Had to adjust a couple things on the car, belt wise, but we just wired up the entire car with the painless wiring kit as well as a Holley Terminator X. That is working flawlessly. And earlier today, we did a rescue on that Chevelle right there. You guys have already seen that episode. And we are all about to hit the road. Tomorrow is the first day, but we're gonna go ahead and hit the road to Memphis tonight.
Straight through it, and it bolted flush right up to this guy. Well, because I added a sandwich, I put a nut in it. See the nut right there? Yeah. So it's all on the nut, kind of like this, but the bolt's still in there. It's all the way in there.
So that nut is
just a spacer.
Race car stuff. It is on a NASCAR chassis. Brake dust. Done. Okay, I think we're all finally ready. We're gonna roll out of here. We took group photos next to the Chevelle. Jacob's got his truck running. We got the car loaded down. I think we got the coilovers figured out. We're all fired up. We're gonna hit the road. We're gonna make a quick stop in Brainerd to go by the Krispy Kreme because we don't have those around where we live. And Nathaniel fell in love with Krispy Kreme when you were here.
Well, I like them.
Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of a thing. Every time we come here, we gotta do the Krispy Kreme thing. So there goes Jacob. Let's roll.
I don't see a problem with
that's
that.
the thing to do.
You're fine.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That's very
A little
nice.
better than than what was in it.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of sound like rear end noise-ish, but like intermittent.
Oof. Like a clunk, clunk, scrape, clunk,
Like
clunk, scrape.
The rumble strips.
Yeah.
I was getting under
Ooh. You don't see anything apparent though.
Yeah, that axle's trashed anyway.
Yeah, look at that. Pretty eaten up. All right, towed into a safer location off the highway here. We went ahead and decided to pull the other floater on the driver's side here just to see what kind of shape it was in. It's not completely stripped, but it's starting to get pretty bad. It's slipping, but it's not stripped. So we're counting the splines on each end and the length, and we're going to see what kind of axles we might be able to get cut out of place and maybe delivered tomorrow. Who knows? This is what you do at 2 a.m. when you're broken down. 3:15 in the morning. We're finally to our hotel. Good night, everybody. Look all right? Nice. Well, we finally made it. We have no idea where we're gonna park or what we're gonna do. We're boiling in the car here.
Yeah, aimlessly searching.
We'll eventually figure it out, but we're here. That is not the end of the line. It actually goes way back beyond the trees over there. But here, hey, there he is. What's up, buddy? Hi. Need to top off a little bit of water in the radiator before we get out of here. Alex had some for her car. We got a little bit of extra left, so we're going to put it in ours as well. And then get out of here.
down right down there. So we're gonna go check on them.
Yep.
But there's a lot of cars that pulled off. It's like one group pulls off and everybody's like, all right, let's check it out.
That's the funny thing about power tour. You guys have heard this story, but the first year I innocently pulled over to take a leak, and this happened.
Everybody's like,
There were about
everything
10 cars that
okay?
whipped off.
There we go. 17.
Well, we'll see.
It's a rock.
A little bit.
I think the problem you're always going to have is
You can take it.
it's not cantilever correctly. So when you try to rotate this face, you're drastically moving this one out of position as well, because that's not how that normally sat. So
This pulley was never here. This was just a pulley correct. Yeah. We added this too, actually. None of these pulleys were actually ever on this package.
you really need a third bolt that you can adjust to bring this face forward.
Well, we got a little bit of an issue here. We had a bolt that kind of stripped out on the aluminum head. Caused the alternator to come out of the head and loosen up the bolt was slipping. We couldn't fix it. And we found a longer bolt. Thanks to Sean back there. We sacrificed his, used our shorter one to replace the longer one he gave us. We're going to chase it with some brake clean right now to clean out all the aluminum dust that's in there. And hopefully get back on the road here very soon. You want gloves? Yeah, I kind of do. That's a little hot.
Where did that spool of wire go you had?
I don't have a feeling in like the 2 fingers, but the rest of them still have it, and I'd like to keep it. Yeah, I know, because you got to come almost pry it out. Drop it.
You want to loosen the other bolt? You give you more room.
Good. Maybe. All right, the bolt is fixed. Now we just got to loosen up the heim joint that puts tension on this thing, because now that it's where it should be.
Belt's not.
Yeah, the belt doesn't slip over the top of it.
No, we went to the that ain't gonna work. No, it's really I'm not even done tightening it. Like, it just, when you look down on it, it's
Oh, yeah.
way kick poodles. So
I
it's
got
like,
a-
you were right, like I was saying earlier, we just put one on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a cutoff wheel and
Yeah.
a grinder if we need to grind some more shims. Remember 3 years ago when they had that bracket when we were sitting at my house for $250 on it?
Yeah, that was too cheap to buy it.
I should have gave you $250.
Yeah, I know. I was proud of the fact that we built this entire accessory system for 20 bucks. I'm not so proud now.
Yeah. Right now.
All right, here's the situation. We can't fix it. We've tried at least 15 different ways to adjust that belt. Spacers, washers, strip thread, longer bolts to grab the good thread. None of it works. So now we pulled it off the highway over here on the side of the road where it's a little safer. We're pulling the drive shaft so we can tow this thing 8 miles to the nearest Shell station, and then we'll just figure out what to do when we get there. Aaron's currently taking my drive shaft out because I've got just a touch of heat stroke at the moment. Everybody's yelling at me to sit down.
Yes, with needle spilling.
So, oh, they did? Yeah, we'll try to find some of them, most of them. Everybody's packing up so we can head out, I think. I'm gonna hook up to either Derek's truck or to the Suburban over here, not sure yet. But we got a tow strap, and now it's a little safer to tow. So here we go. Derek's pulled out of the way, so Chad can back up here and hook on to us. Can you guide him in? That's good, yeah. It'll straighten out when we tow. All right, so here we go. Got your flashers?
Yeah, we're on now.
All right. Oh yeah, keep the tension on there, bud. There you go. We supposedly only have somewhere between 3 and 5 miles to go. Hope it's not more than that. We're not exactly sure where the place is. Sean and Sarah are running up ahead of us to try to find it. That way, that'll give him a location to turn once he sees the Superbird.
Yeah.
All right, we see the station over there. We're gonna have to do a little U-ey. It's slightly sketchy on a 2-lane road.
No power steering.
Yeah, no power steering either, so. There you go. All right, we're gonna make it. Tubbs Automotive, all right.
Yeah, we can make motor noises.
That works.
Get going.
And don't come outside.
It's really hauling. Oh my. These boys are getting it.
Maybe
So what are we doing here, Derek?
So right now, we're gonna make our own stud by cutting this bolt head off, and we're gonna run this all the way into the head, slide the bracket on, and then nut the bracket onto the head, and then use a shorter washer and bolt the nut on the either pulley instead of trying to find one big long one.
Gotcha, yeah.
Trying to use what we can to make it work.
Yep, just gotta cut the head off,
I
right?
think plus this might be more solid because it's not that long of a bolt,
Right.
you know, rotating on there. So
Yep, it pivots so much. Yep.
close your eyeballs, safety strips.
That's chased in there pretty good.
Yeah. What spacers do we want? Do we know the combination?
All right. We unsuccessfully tried. Oh, there he is. Try to create a little stud. We didn't have enough threads to bolt the thing up. So our buddy Chris, right there actually, he's on his way with a box full of 10mm bolts that might be the right length for us. So he's pulling in here. And we're gonna try those out and see if we can't figure out how to get this thing fixed. I really am running out of ideas here. There's Chris and family. You know how I joked earlier in the week that his car might be the most reliable? Yeah, that's not funny now.
Better now.
Well, I don't know if we got the right combo of bolts and spacers though. We'll pull it that way. It stays on, but it's pulling it too far to the back. How close is that to the?
I mean, it might work because if it wears a rib off, this isn't going to jump ribs. You're just going to lose one rib overall. Yeah. It might be.
I put 2 spacers on that. We can take one off.
And then maybe just go down to the turn around and go back and get a little loop. Cool.
Squeaky still. All right, it's a little before 7 p.m. tonight. I don't remember where I left you guys off at last time, but we just about had this thing on and lined up where it was running. It was almost centered, and we were just tightening it up to try to space it again, and we stripped the threads on the aluminum head. So we've already helicoiled this one. We decided to go ahead just for giggles, helicoil the other one, because why not?
I can mount those. Hold that.
All right, drive shaft is on. Car's coming down. Oh, I hope this thing works. We're gonna take it for a little drive, maybe around the block, make sure the belt stays on, and yeah, hopefully hit the road.
They are going for a quick test drive to see if the belt stays on under driving load. Yay! She's staying put. Holy cow. Okay, they just did a test run and the belt stayed on, right?
Stayed on.
And so you have new threads in the heads?
Yeah, we had to put a helicoil in
Okay.
both
Upper and lower.
upper and lower in the head.
Wow.
So
Well, it's been an afternoon. Most fixes on Power Tour are a couple hours and then you make it happen, but some are like big jobs. And this wasn't a huge job. It wasn't like a transmission swap or something, but it was just one of those that kept being persnickety.
no, it's a redneck pulley system that we built for $20 about 2 years ago. And it just had to be the right combination of oysters and spacers and belt tensioner. So I think it's time for a Holly mid-mount kit.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Oh my gosh.
No, I'm so sorry that I kept you guys waiting on me. That's
Dude.
what I really need.
You need to quit apologizing. That's what it's all about.
I know.
We like being together.
Well, this is when the car family's the best, right?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Be together and suffer together, enjoy it together,
Get heat stroke together.
troubleshoot together, all the things. And it's awesome.
Yeah.
Making
Thank you.
memories.
Yeah, thank you for saying it.
We love it. Okay. Well, I guess we were going to be riding off into the sunset together pretty soon.
Yeah, what's next? Where do I begin? I'm on the side of the road. Sean and Sarah were with us, fortunately. But we hit a massive pothole and shredded the right rear tire. After all that we went through today, we got taken out by a pothole on the Tennessee highways. Right now, all I can really do is just kind of take it one step at a time. Cancel my hotel because it was my night tonight, and we got another hotel just literally across the street. There's Sean walking up to me now, and we're gonna hang out at that hotel tonight. Wake up in the morning, wait for a tow truck to come get the car here in a little bit. Drop it off at the tire shop that is luckily across the street from the hotel. It's a truck tire shop though, so I don't know if we're gonna really have what we need, but you know, it's better than nothing. And yeah, as soon as the truck gets here, get some sleep, try again in the morning, see what we can do. All right, good morning. Sean and I are loading up in the Superbird here at a sketchy hotel we stayed in last night to go see if the car is even still there. We called 10 different tow truck companies and not a single one of them would answer the phone last night. So at 1:30 we finally just gave up, got some sleep. Now we're packing up what we can and wish us luck, because if the car is still there, we forgot the key to our lug nut, of course. So we got to find something like that, get the tire off, and then try to go find an odd sized tire for a 17x8 rim. All right, we're walking the off ramp here. Sean and I are headed back to the car now. There he is. Luckily he's still there. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a big old tire sticking out the side of it there. So here's what's left of our Continental Extreme Contact Sport tire. Did a little bit of damage to the inner lip of the car. Honestly, we're just glad that everything is not horrible, but not great. Not sure what kind of damage we did to the rim either. Found a tire. Couldn't get it installed at the place we bought it. We came back to the very first tire shop we went to of the 3, and these guys are going to mount it for us. It's a 235, a little bit narrower, which is fine, but it's also a 50 instead of a 45, a little bit taller. But I can handle taller rims, I can't handle wider rims, so hopefully this will work out, and these guys get us hooked up and we'll get back on the road. All right, change of plans. This thing's got a split belt and it's useless. So we're not going to use this tire, but we found another one over here in this pile. It's a little bit smaller and the rim is massively bent as well, which I was afraid of. But this will get us off the highway and back on the road, I hope. There we go. Well, crap. Ram is cracked. That's not good. Now I gotta find a rim. You know, I've been some sketchy places all around the world. I've never felt that same trepidation here on our own borders. I'm just kidding, honestly. They're just good folk. But this is about as backwoods as you get. We're trying to find any 5x4 3/4 rim that we can get a tire mounted on and just get out of here and get on the road. Oh, good motors. Well, this might be the last time you all hear from me. It's been good knowing you. Let's hope we find this rim fast. Bye, Bubba. Thank you. We got a tire. We hope it works. It's only 15 inches, but we think it should clear the brakes, so we're headed back there now. All right, here we are again, parked on some little back road on the other side of those trees. We got to walk through this nice little ditch here, and the car is way down the off ramp or on ramp over there somewhere. There it is. That's the rim and tire that we think is going to work. We think this 15-inch rim will clear the disc brakes. The guy that mounted this tire for us said don't worry about it, keep it. It was going to be one he was going to throw away anyway. but the rim itself is junk. It's bent and cracked. So let's get this bad boy on the car.
Step right there. There's something weird off center.
Yeah. Great for flip-flops. Feel like we're in the jungle. That might be enough. Take. See if it fits.
And the caliper?
Bolt pattern barely fits. Bolt pattern's off.
Oh man,
Golly.
so close. We checked it twice, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Cavalry's here. Casey's arrived with the tires in the back of this truck. Looks like we got a set of rally rims right here. Very nice. Those should look good on miles. I hope they fit. They look a little tall, but I can handle tall. I just can't handle any wider, so we're gonna head after the car now.
I brought spacers just in case.
Oh, you thought of everything.
I brought a bucket full of lug nuts.
Okay.
Awesome. All right.
Well, we got just regular tapered lug nuts, so it should work, but hey, we'll take anything you got.
Yeah.
We can even stake down a tent if we have to.
We go right through here with the power line.
Oh, we've done it a few times.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Those my pants you borrowed?
No, they're mine.
I got the same ones.
Wow, that's a really tall tire. Really. All right, you might not be shocked to know this tall tire is unfortunately too tall to fit under my quarter panel on my Monza. So I've got a smaller tire that I bought earlier today on the wrong size rim. Casey's going to allow us to put that smaller tire on his correct bolt pattern rim. We got 10 minutes before the tire shop closes, so we're wheeling back up the hill, head back to the tire shop. We're going to try it one more time. Oh my gosh. Please tell me this works.
Yes.
Yep, it fits.
Hey, they don't look too bad either, do they? Oh, yes.
I mean, it's close, but I think you're good.
Is there, is it gonna tighten?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're flush and they're tight.
Okay.
They're not bottoming out or anything.
All right. Let's make sure. How happy are you right now?
I could about kiss you.
There are no words. These actually don't look too bad either, man.
Yeah, they look good on there.
Yeah, they look good. Rally rims aren't so bad.
I might keep them. I didn't grab the center caps. Sorry.
No, we're good. Are you kidding me? We're gonna wear these with like a badge of honor. Gonna roll into Power Tour tomorrow in the painless wiring booth with these rear tires on and rear rims. I mean, everybody knows the story by now
I want you
anyway.
to do two things.
Okay.
One, finish Power Tour. And two, after you're done, do a burnout.
These?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, those are my tires. I was gonna have you do them on my tires, but
Oh, yeah, sure. I can do it.
but you might as well.
Well,
Oh,
You
dude.
gotta do a burnout when you
got it,
finish.
yeah.
Like
I
a
think-
victory burnout.
I think we can do that.
All right.
I think we can do that. That's an awesome idea.
And follow Patina Pit Stop on Instagram and YouTube.
There you go.
Awesome.
oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, honestly, guys, the car families, you guys already know by now they're the best. And so give Casey here a follow, Patina Pit Stop. I'll put a little link down below to him. But guys, I mean, it doesn't get any better than this, honestly. It's just amazing. All right, this is tire number 4 and 5 that we've bought today. We took Casey's rims, went to a tire shop where they were literally closing the doors as we walked up. We said, pretty please. They opened the doors back up. These were not cheap tires, unfortunately, but we got them. They fit. We're gonna put them on the car. They're rally rims too, pretty nice. We're gonna be back on the road here in just a little bit. As if we didn't have enough issues. We cannot get that jack out from underneath the axle.
I pulled the front shock.
I want to move the truck.
I think you'll be okay, bud.
Sure.
Just pull forward a couple inches. Anyway, that jack sank down into the pavement and we can't get a wrench on it. So he's just gonna pull forward and let it fall. Oh, perfect. One tire spinning. That's it, it's not gonna work, buddy. Positive didn't work.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Well, it says limited slip, so. Yeah, let's move your truck though, just in case, because he was spinning pretty fast.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we're gonna push next time you put it in drive. We'll get Casey's truck out of the way.
Yep.
How? Why?
Everything.
The car's fixed, and now we can't even get it down off the jack. All right. All right, Casey, now push. Yep, there we go. We're good now. Damn it. Go ahead and pull forward.
Slowly. Yep, you're good. Heck yeah. Holy cow.
All right, good stuff.
All right, thank you so much. It's been a good day.
Just finish it. And you're done.
Yeah, no. So.
I'll be watching. It's awesome.
Guys, I can't even tell you how happy I am. I'm a bit emotional at the moment. It's been a rough day. Been a rough couple days. We're gonna be on the road in about 5 minutes. So Sean and Sarah just got pulled over.
The dude,
Don't even know why.
I heard him say, like, you know why it stopped you, right? I was like, no. But that's all I heard so far.
Okay.
He just went like this with his arms. So I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Was he think it's not a street legal car or something?
He's had his registration now. try to check that it's actually a real car.
Who knows? SOP, license and registration. Awesome. This keeps getting better, guys. Probably takes a little bit to.
Yeah, a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Doing okay now. So, I don't know.
Okay, let's run with that because we got to get off the side of the road. So just keep
Yeah.
an eye on it. And we straighten the wire out and got the resistor away from the heat.
Yeah.
So that might have been
Might
it.
have just been the
Yeah.
heat on the
Yeah.
resistor, yeah.
First one I've ever actually seen on the road.
Oh, yeah?
There aren't many of them out there.
No.
Start, man.
Thank you.
Nice.
Our turn.
Alright, we're all good.
We'll explain it later. We made it. Good morning from the hotel. We're actually finally caught up with the rest of the crew. Get the car ready over there. The noise you hear in the background here is Sean beating on his car. Mad at it.
He said he wasn't mad. He wasn't frustrated, he wasn't mad yet.
Actually, no, we got a bearing that's kind of seized on there. We're so close to getting it off.
Well, it just is if you look at it.
He and I have been
When we first started,
tapping in, tapping out, taking turns on this. You ready for me to come in? Okay. Okay. Sean 1, Sunbird 0. Good job, buddy. You got it off. That was rough. What you doing there, Sean?
Yeah, I was trying to fix a bearing. It's made out of unobtainium.
I've run into that material myself.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you drive old cars that don't have warranties, right?
No warranties. We're driving rental cars next year with V6s.
That's right.
We're gonna do nice race car wraps on them though.
Yeah. Make them look good. Guarantee you we won't be changing that wheel bearings in the parking lot next year.
Nope, no wheel bearing.
All right. We were supposed to be in Pensacola today. We're a little late, but we're going to try to make it. Unfortunately, Sean and Sarah are dead in the water, and the only option they have is to have the car towed over to our buddies Mike and Lee over at Treadwear. They have some NASCAR stuff over there, like wheel hubs and bearings and things like that, that might be able to fix Sean's car. So, as for us, we're going to try to make the painless move today. We just feel bad that we've not been there the last couple days. And honestly, we came to the realization there's not anything we can actually do for Sean and Sarah, because they'll get towed, all the tools and everything they need is there in the shop. I don't have to like be a gopher to run him around the parts stores and whatnot. So, and we have Chris and his family in their station wagon to roll with us, because right now our car is in pretty bad shape and I really don't want to roll alone. So we have someone that is back up for us, because our car's got a new development where I think our transmission is either loose or the mount broke, because everything is shifted out of alignment now, where it's not just the drive shaft rubbing anymore, it's now the U-joints rubbing up against the torque arm, and it is the worst clanging sound ever. Not only that, but these tires are 2 inches shorter. We got too much weight in the car. We're gonna shed some weight, put it in Chris's car. Do whatever we can, because we're scraping and throwing sparks. So wish us luck, and we'll see how this goes. All right, had to pull the car up on the curb this way. That's it, on the way. Be careful, buddy. It's hot under there. Did you see anything? It looks like it's loose. Any bolts missing, or if the transmission is shifted to one side?
Give me some gloves.
Okay. It doesn't look broken, you said?
I can't really see the rubber part very well, but the part that I can see looks fine. And
Bolts are still there?
Bolts, I can't wiggle it. The bolts all look flush.
Can you see where it's been rubbing on the U-joint or other parts of the drive shaft?
So that's way too far back. I can't get it from this angle, so I'll have to go back. That part of the car.
Okay.
Good news, the pinion isn't moving.
That's good news. Do you see it? What's the gap between the pinion and the pumpkin? Is it
Pinion and the pumpkin?
Well, yeah. There's like an outer ring. Is it out a 1/4 inch from the cast housing?
Yes.
No, that's not good.
Well, let me check it again. That might be wrong.
Means it might be being pushed out again with more pressure. So maybe that's our vibration. That thing's coming loose. Can you move it forward and back?
No, I can't move it at all.
Really?
No, I don't. It might not be pushed out much. No,
Okay.
it's not. You're right. It's all right. I was just feeling the wrong part. It's not pushed out.
So
Okay, I'll take a look at it too, because I remember what it looked like before.
the quickest.
Okay, Sean's got a tow truck on the way. By the way, can we not just appreciate NASCAR brakes? Look at those pads, and look at that caliper. That's amazing. So Sean's just gonna try to put the car back together in time for the tow truck to come here and get him. And then he's gonna take him over to the shop where we hope, well, we know they got hubs. We just don't know if it's the right size, right?
Yeah, Treadware has some hubs, and they have a safe place to work on it, and I leave it there and get it shipped if I can't fix it. So.
Right. So even if you can't get it fixed,
And they
then
have cool hot rod there. It might be able to.
I know, maybe you got the keys to one of them, maybe. Anyway, point is, I'm really torn leaving Sean and Sarah behind, but I think they're in good hands. I think we're going to try to make the show and try to make it there before it actually closes today. Oh my goodness, what do you have here?
Blackberries
To get you
Bless you, my child. Where'd you find those?
in the woods.
Serious? Are you kidding me?
No,
Awesome.
That's
I
my
eat these at
life.
home all the time.
I have to find something to be happy.
Oh my gosh.
Blackberries.
That's the best thing I've eaten all day. All right, we're gonna hit the road. We'll see you guys. Where are we going again? Pensacola. All right, we're ready to roll. Chris and family getting loaded up. Daniel's waiting on me to stop filming. Poor Sarah's gotta stay behind. Sorry. We'll get you going. If not, you got another truck to drive, right? Lee and Mike offered them the truck to drive on Power Tour if they couldn't get Frankenberg going. So fingers crossed they can, but if not, they got options. So see you on the road. You stop soon enough. Son of a gun. All right, let me explain what's going on here. Do you see all that wood right there? Somebody dumped a bunch of logs in the road. I had to dart to miss one real quick, and then Chris and his family couldn't dart fast enough to miss it. It went right over top their the center of their car, hit their oil pan. I saw the car launch up in the air and it busted the oil pan. You can see the oil trail. In the rearview mirror, I can see it smoking right away. I hate it, man. That's it. That's oil all over the back of the car, too, yeah. Son of a gun. That's a Holley oil pan. It's not like you can just go to a car store to pick that up. Crap. I hate it, man. I hate this car. Look at that. Someone called in all the lumber that's on the side of the highway. Police have now completely stopped all of I-65 south and blocked it so they can clean up this load of lumber that has taken out my friend Chris and his family. That gentleman up there who got a flat tire by running over it as well. Darn near took us out because our car sits a whole lot lower than this. And I was able to swerve just in time. Yeah, look at that. They're out walking the highway. I count 3, 4 cop cars up there. They're just throwing the logs off the side of the road. Son of a gun.
It didn't bust or hit your crank, did it?
How bad is it?
Just taking a picture.
Okay.
I think it got to the trans pan too, but since the pan's steel,
Mm-hmm.
I think it just bent it, or the Holley pan's cast aluminum, and it just
broke it
busted the
open.
bottom out of it.
Yeah.
Crack.
Look right there.
That's a whole chunk missing, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's a whole big piece missing out of it.
How far away is Atlanta?
Summit.
Yeah. All right, see you guys. This is what you do when everybody's car is broken down. All right, start filming it, guys. All right, it is Friday, the last day of Power Tour. I don't even know where I left off, but Miles is fixed. Electrical issue was just a loose belt. Sean and Sarah couldn't get their car in fixed in time, although we got the parts to fix it. We just can't get it fixed in time, so the guys at Treadwear lend them their truck. And that U-Haul over there, it's Chris and family. We're gonna roll in triumphantly into the last day in Atlanta, fist pumping, honking our horns, and we are gonna make it. We'll see you there. All right, we had to stop again. We only made it maybe 10 miles or so, and voltage was down to like 9.3 volts. The temp of the car was getting pretty hot as well because we didn't have enough voltage to run the extra fans. The wiring is fine. The belt is tensioned just right. We think we just have a bad alternator, so we're gonna pack up all of our stuff and we're just gonna try to find a parts store. Unfortunately, where we stopped on the side of the road here is in the middle of nowhere, of course. No part stores. We'll find something nearby and this thing back on the road. Well, we are, what, about 90 minutes out from Atlanta right now? Something like that, yeah. We're gonna make it though. It may cost us a small fortune, but we're gonna make it. Oh, we made it. All sardine into that truck right there. We're still waiting on Chris and family to show up in the U-Haul. What a freaking trip. What a day. What a week. Someone once said that pain is there to remind you that you're still alive. Well, we all felt very alive this past week. We made it to Atlanta, but none of us made it with any of our cars. Instead, we all stuffed into a rented U-Haul truck with a borrowed Gold Pass parking sticker and rode in triumphantly with our heads held high. To say we had bad luck would be an understatement. We had so many breakdowns and other random misfortunes that it can't even be explained away. But failure was not an option, and together, we got each other over the finish line. Having our friends with us made the suffering tolerable, and maybe even enjoyable.
All right, let's go. We made it. Woo!
In the end, we found two random spectators and asked them to take a photo of us in front of the Power Tour stage. A victory photo, if you will, and I swear it felt like we'd won the lottery. That may sound crazy to an outsider, but Power Tour really can't be explained. It has to be experienced. And boy, did we experience a lot this year. So given all that happened to us this past week, would we do it again? Absolutely.